Only on Local 10, a quiet street and a controversial plan. A proposed religious bathhouse is dividing a Hollywood neighborhood.
And residents say it doesn't belong on their block, but federal law could leave them with no say at all. Local 10 investigator Jeff Weinzier takes you to Monroe Street.
It's a two-bedroom, two-bath, single-family house built back in 1949 on quiet Monroe Street in Hollywood. The plan, to tear it down and build this. The modern building will house a mikveh. That's a Jewish bathhouse similar to this, used for spiritual purification.
It looks like a doctor's office, basically. And I think that that's wrong.
Michelle Opade, a 30-year resident, started a petition against the proposed mikveh.
I am opposed to any non-residential intrusion.
At this point, close to 280 have signed in opposition.
This location is like the worst place you could do this in the neighborhood. It was not designed for heavy traffic and lots of parking.
Rachel Mazer sits on the Hollywood Lakes Civic Association board.
Everyone's horrified.
It just doesn't belong here.
Attorney Adam Trope has lived in South Lake 25 years.
They're talking about building a parking lot in the back.
A recent Zoom call with the owner of this house and the mikveh board didn't ease concerns.
I had questions about how many people they anticipate would be using the mikveh, how many people would be parking there. They claim to have no idea.
Residents feel they're getting no answers from the city of Hollywood either. This area is zoned residential use only.
There are many commercial options that are just 3 blocks west of here.
State records show the group behind the project calling itself Hollywood Lakes Community Mikveh, and they say the facility will serve a growing Jewish community. No one from the board would talk to Local 10 News on camera, but in a statement they said, quote, "This is not a commercial operation, but a faith-based space used for a few hours each day by a limited number of individuals." This is not an isolated incident. More and more homes like this one in dense residential areas are being converted into houses of worship, some with huge congregations. And some of these homes have brought parking issues with damage to swales, traffic, noise, litter issues. People come and go from sunup to past sundown. These homes don't have to meet fire code or ADA standards. Under federal law, religious groups are heavily protected, and cities can't block religious use of a property. Many of these religious homes are taken right off the tax rolls. In Hollywood alone, nearly $700,000 in property taxes have been wiped off the books. Surfside, Aventura, Hollywood have all lost legal battles over religious homes, with Hollywood having to pay out a $2 million settlement back in 2006. Residents who speak up are often labeled as anti-Semitic.
It upsets me especially because I'm Jewish.
Well, I've got the same Jewish blood running through my veins.
I happen to be Jewish.
We asked to speak to Hollywood Mayor Josh Levy. We were told he was out of town, but last November, we asked him about all the religious homes popping up in Hollywood neighborhoods.
It's a touchy issue. There's the freedom of worship.
The mayor says these houses need to comply with neighborhood standards.
And so look, we can accept federal law as it is, or we can complain about it. We are probably one of the largest cities in South Florida for Orthodox Jewish people. So if people don't like the synagogues, get ready for more.
Words some neighbors near the proposed mikveh don't want to hear.
Do you feel as though the residents are getting enough say in the process?
No. No say.
Let the public be involved in this.
You know, where does it end?
In Hollywood, Jeff Weinzier, Local 10 News.